Hello, welcome back. This is Kenji 1913, and we are Let's Playing Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. In the last episode, we made it into Drippy's world, and now we explored Ding Dong Dell, and we're going to head to the old man at the deep dark woods. But before we do that, we're going to actually get some treasures on the world map. These are items that are hidden in the world, on the world map. You want to get them because they're going to be very useful in order to get, in order to do stuff later. So the first one is from the castle. Head south by southeast towards the beach. On the way there's a grove of trees enclosed by a shallow bluff with a single tree outside the grove. Search the center of the grove for two pieces of pie. So here's a brand new enemy, Minor Birdie. And these guys are pretty easy. And yeah, you want to collect those little green balls so that you can heal up and not have to use items through battle. So anyways, we're looking for a grove of trees with a single tree somewhere so we can get some pie. But yeah, the game wants us to go to deep dark woods. We're going to actually hold off on that. And yeah, so like I was mentioning in the last episode, I'm pretty much just going to do that. Every time we go to a new area, I'm pretty much just going to,
Come on!
I'm pretty much just going to, collect all the treasures that I can. And, yeah, when I collect all the treasures, then we'll continue on with the story. And also it'll save me a lot of heartache and later, because I'd just rather get the shit over with. So once again, we gotta come down to the grove down here, right to the south right there, and look at that one tree. And we can collect our first treasure. Now this stuff will actually appear on in our wizard's companion thing a little later. Alright, so we got two slices of pie. West and a little south of the castle, there's a chunk of a giant creature rib cage. And,
let's go!
Let me see. And a stray few ribs sticking out of the ground. Search for stray ribs. For the nearest cage to find the supple leather. Anyways, as you can see, that guy just did a really nasty attack. That's probably the most difficult thing that we're going to have to watch out for as we're fighting in the area. Eventually, we're going to get something to help us beat monsters a lot easier than just beating people with sticks. Or wands. Because as you can see, Oliver is going to become an apprentice. Pretty much.
We can do this!
He's going to become an apprentice wizard and hopefully a master as we go throughout the game. So it's all good. But right now, Oliver doesn't really know any spells besides Gateway, so collecting those blue little glibs or glims or whatever, it's not even worth it. Anyways, let's go find that those bones. But I think this game, playing this game, has convinced me. Back when I was playing it originally, I think this game convinced me that, you know what, this is a good way to do battles. Because I used to be like 100%, oh, let's do random battles, You gotta have random battles. But you know what, after playing this game, I don't mind seeing the enemies on screen.
Let's go!
Especially because they can run away from you as well. So that's always good. Alright, so anyways, here's a new enemy, Sleep-a-Fowl. And as you can see, he's pretty much easily beaten it with an inch of his life. So yeah. Anyways, we want to head up over to these ribs to grab a piece of hidden treasure. I think it's over here, maybe? Alright, let's just fight this guy. Just to get him out of the way. This is a rhinosaur. This guy's a little tough. I will admit. Luckily we were able to do that. And you can move it right after you beat the level, or right after you beat the enemy, you can, like, move a little bit. But it's a good idea to get to about level 4 or 5 before we actually head into the deep dark woods. So if we look over here, one of these ribs should have the leather. Alright, so we got that. So treasure number 3 is on the west coast of the moat around the castle. Search at the top of the waterfall to find a wooden sword. So if we come over here, there's Ding Dong Dell. And there's a waterfall right over there where we're gonna fight. But we got a new enemy, a bartender.
Let's go!
Bartender. He's like a sheep with a horn. Shit. And there we go. We beat him. We beat him. So there are pretty much 11 treasures in this area. And like I said, I am going to collect them. One thing you probably want to do is collect some plainswort, flowers, and water. So if we come over here, we can pick up a wooden sword. So after getting the third hidden item to the west of the castle, cross the bluff to the north to reach the other side of the castle. At the small lake northwest of the castle, search the bank near the waterfall to find a sour sundae. And now these items actually will come into play a little later. So I'm not worried about it. Because, I want to come over here. But yeah, here we go. We got a sour sundae. Alright, northeast of the fourth treasure, at the east rim of the crater with the waterfall, a single tree stands apart from the thicket. Examine it to find 2 pieces of chocolate. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, hey, we're getting ice cream, we're getting chocolate, shit like that. Hell, we even got a sword. Can't Oliver equip that? No, he can't.
Let's do it!
Anyways, we gotta find a new enemy, Infant. This guy's pretty tough. This guy you probably shouldn't take on, to be honest. You have to be very careful. Uh-oh. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, so here I'm gonna use some of my bread.
Roger!
And heal up. And go back to beating him up. Oh, apparently when you do a nice, it brings back your HP and MP. That's kind of cool. Anyways, yeah, the chocolate and the sundaes actually are not healing items for Oliver or anything like that. They'll actually be used for something a little later. But if you come over here, you can pick up some spring water, which you're going to need. So I would highly suggest picking up another one after you get out of the deep dark woods. So what we need to do up here is head up north. We need to head up north and find that single tree, which I think is right there, right here, or right up there. Either way, you know. No, maybe it's down. But yeah, this game, the way that they do it is, it really is a good balance of being able to explore the world and getting into battles, where I actually kind of like it, and it kind of won me over. Now, the thing about Dragon Quest IX, when they did that, I don't know, it didn't seem like I think the enemies ran away from you. So yeah, I'm looking for this frickin' item, but I think it's right here, that little tree right there. So yeah, if I come up over here, just to the north, there is a tree somewhere over here. Yeah, and this is actually why I cut the video down quite a bit. I mean, this video originally, the raw footage was over 45 minutes of me just looking for the goddamn items. It's this tree right here. We get 2 pieces of chocolate. Yay! Alright, so the next one, there's a plateau northwest of the castle and south of the river. Search the bones there for 2 cakes. So I'm going to show you where the plateau is, and then I'm actually going to have a real rough time looking for it, and I'll just show it to you when we get over there. So the plateau that they're talking about, and one thing that you want to do if you are playing this game, and like, obviously I'm using a guide for finding the treasures and shit, but I would highly advise using searching areas that look kind of odd and use it to collect. Pretty much, if you see an area that kind of looks funny, go over there and investigate it. So now I'm going to start using my big map, and you see the plateau that was directly west of where I was just at. This plateau right to the north, and so here it is over here. I had a lot of trouble finding these goddamn bones, but here they are over here. And if we come over here and we look, we get ourselves 2 cakes. Alright, so next one is draw a line west from the castle, and another line south from the entrance of the deep dark woods. There's a bluff where two lines meet. Search the top of the bluff and find a loaf of white bread. So what is a bluff, you're asking? Because I was asking that a lot too. Pretty much it's just an outcrop of land, pretty much directly south and west of where I am. And the bluff would pretty much be like an area that's jutting out a little bit. So yeah, if we keep heading west, we will be there. But yeah, it is a really good idea to try to collect the treasures in the area if you know about them, or if you can, because they will help out with things that we're going to be doing later, like with certain aspects of the game. It will help out, like you can actually save a lot of money by not having to get all the shit, or not having to buy a bunch of stuff because you got it from the treasures. Anyways, there's a small bridge directly north from the 7th treasure, and directly south from the entrance of the deep dark woods. Follow the river there to the west, and search at a point in which it turns into a waterfall that flows off the map for a piece of supple leather. Alright, so let's keep going over here. Over here there's a bridge, and then we just have to head south, I believe. Yeah, I think we just have to head south. And as you can see, the star over there is telling us, hey, go explore the deep dark woods, which we will do in a moment. We're almost done. So if we come over here, we get ourselves a piece of supple leather. Alright, southeast of the entrance to the deep dark wood is a natural rock platform held up by 3 pillars of stone. Search between the central pillar and the main rock structure to find a well-worn stone. If we actually come over here, we can pick up a treasure of bottled iced coffee, which is one of the treasures. Pretty much southwest of the deep dark woods. Search the middle of the 3 bones to find the iced coffee. But let's go back to the pretty much we're looking for the rock platform, and that is directly west. There's like a rock structure. The description in the guide is pretty good. I will say this guide is very, very good in being able to give you, have you do the stuff, any side stuff, like right away, rather than leaving it to the back of the book. Even though I'm pretty sure it does have it in the back of the book as well. So anyways, what we want to do is head west here. I mean east. We do not want to head west. But yeah, this area is called the Rolling Hills. It's in the Summerlands, I believe. So if we come over here, right over here to our north or whatever, or to the top of the screen, you got these 3 structures here. And you want to come over here and search in the corner. And you will get yourself, or no, maybe right here. You'll get yourself a well-worn sword, which Oliver cannot equip. Actually, we can't even equip Oliver with anything at this point. So let's just keep going. Alright, so we got the iced coffee. And finally, follow the east border of the map north to a giant lake. On the northwest corner of the area, search along the southeast bank to find the giant's tooth. So what we want to do, and what I'm going to do, is take a long way around to get to this area, but I think you can keep walking that way. And at one point you can walk across the river when it gets a little low. But other than that, that's all the hidden treasures at the Rolling Hills that we're going to have to deal with, which is pretty nice. Yeah, like right here, I believe you can walk across the river. I didn't think you could until I came back later. But yeah, you got the world map. It's really good. The world map music, I really enjoy it. It's a very, like, sense of adventure kind of thing. there we go. We get a giant's tooth, which is an accessory that we cannot equip quite yet. So let's head over to the deep dark woods. I've wasted enough of your time. But it is a good idea to get treasures, like I said. And like I said, I will explain it later, but it will help. It will help getting this stuff, because not only is it going to give you equipment and stuff, it's going to give you items for other. I'll just explain it when we get there. When we get to it. So here is the deep dark wood. Let's head inside. Now this place is fairly straightforward. Deep dark wood, forest of fairy tales. So welcome inside. It's kind of a really, it's actually, the environments in this game are really, really good. I'm telling you, this game is top notch. And yeah, over here, these things are called Waystones, or something like that, and they're pretty much save points that'll heal your HP and MP. They're called Waystones. You don't need to explain anything. I know how it works. Although I guess, like I said, this is not a role-playing game that I would say for people who want to get into role-playing games to play, because it can get a little complicated. But they do hold your hand through they hold your hand through a lot of the tutorial stuff, which is nice. So now let's over here. That's something we'll be able to use later. But if we come over here, we can heal our MP and HP, and let me save my game just for the hell of it. And there we go. I'm pretty pumped to be able to actually play a PS3 game and not like a downloadable game. Because I did love this game. Anyways, let's just follow Drippy here. And don't worry about enemies, because we're not going to run into any of them right now.
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me!
Poor kid.
Who goes there?
Uh-oh.
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is, I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it. Did you bark ship?
Well, well. The pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why? As reckless as ever, I see.
Man, you don't gotta bum us out.
Very well. You shall have my aid. But first, we had better give the boy a familiar, had we not?
Oh, yeah. Clean forgot I did. He's right, Ollie boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars. Here in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only gonna get bigger and meaner. So, you're gonna need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, there's no page in there. Oh, he's missing more than a few pages. Oh, look at that. He's going to give us this page. How nice. Nice. Now we have 2 spells. Yeah, I like how Oliver bows to him or gives him a nice curtsy thing. He's a well-mannered boy. Alright, so let's use our form familiar. And yeah, it pretty much summons a familiar, and you have 3 different types of spells, which I'll go over later. Let's see what our familiar is going to be.
What's this?
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight?
Pretty cool. And cute. Cutie.
Huh? Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
Yeah, familiars are pretty awesome in this game. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to give everyone the default name. His name's going to be Mighty. Because he's a little mite. He's a little mite. Oh, look at that. How nice. Oh, sweet. Now we finally got ourselves a healing spell. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Ah, you might. Oh, yeah. You gotta have a fireball spell. Yeah, no, he would never shoot it at Father Oak. Yeah, now we can hit square at any time and cast spells, such as Healing Touch or Fireball, even though Fireball is mainly for battle. Yeah, you just hit square instead of triangle. Hello, kitty. Yeah, so now we can access our spell menu. Yay! Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do.
Yeah, kick ass.
Here goes.
Mighty kick ass.
Let's go!
Alright, so at this point we can now decide whether we want Oliver or our familiar to fight. So pretty much we want our familiar to fight. We cannot pick Oliver for this battle. This is a tutorial battle. Now our familiar, he has he has this thing in the corner here, and this yellow circle is a stamina gauge, and that's pretty much how long you can stay out there. He has Oliver's HP and MP, so you gotta keep that in mind as well. Yeah, so you have to call him back if his stamina goes all the way down. And that's his sign. There are 5 different signs in the game. I think he has a sun or a star. Yeah, there's sun, moon, star, and planet. And they have different ones that are better against different enemies or whatever. And then finally, tricks, which are abilities that your familiars will get. They do cost MP, but they are pretty good depending on what you're going to go for. And like I said before, yeah, you and your familiar share your HP and MP. Yes, it's a long lesson. Yeah, you usually have to swap them regularly, but if you can kill them off quick enough, you don't have to worry about it. So let's show off this ability, Cut Loose. pretty much an attack that hits all enemies. It's kind of weak right now. But yeah, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, if you hit L1, you can swap between your familiars and Oliver. And then we're going to get up to 3 familiars per character. So that's pretty nice. So not only do you gain experience, but your familiar also gains experience as well, which is pretty nice. And that's how it works. And as you go up levels, familiars will learn abilities or tricks. And yeah, you'll be able to equip the tricks into your familiars thing. And there's a whole thing. Don't worry, we'll get into it even more. And now they're going to show us this thing. It's called the creature cage. And what you can do is you can make your familiar, you can pretty much improve their abilities or improve their stats or teach them new abilities with certain foods and shit. Like sweets like sundaes and chocolate, ice cream and pie and all that crap. It's not for Oliver to get a cavity, it's for the familiars to become more friendly with you. So now we can actually access the creature cage. They're playing the pronoun game. Yeah, what do you want us to do? Yeah, Father Oak's a good dude. The guardian of the woods. What do you need us to do? Beat him up? Yeah, I guess we should. Yeah, we should. We're gonna be fine. Yeah, if we can't take down a guardian, there's no way we're gonna take down the Shadar. So now we're going to have to head over the Whispering Waterfalls, which is still in the deep, dark woods. So now we can go into our main menu and go look at Friends and Familiars. This is where we can actually equip abilities on our familiars. Also equip them with weapons and armor and accessories. And also Oliver as well. So we're gonna look at that hopefully. And yeah, we'll level up and gain more abilities. And Oliver will not gain any new abilities. He'll have to like learn them throughout the game. But your familiars will. So let's actually we'll look at that. We'll look at this stuff in the next episode. I'll go over it more. And that's pretty much it. So this has been Kenshin 1913. I'll see you later. Bye bye.